Good evening, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Welcome to Radio Eigo. Thank you for joining us.
Today is May 22nd.
Yes, May 22nd. And it's
Wednesday.
our Wednesday.
Yes, and
It's our fourth episode.
fourth episode. So fast.
So fast.
So fast. ゆかりさん、こんばんは。Good
こんばんは。
evening. How was your day? Like, what did you do last 2 weeks?
What did we do the last 2 weeks? Let's see. We went to Shiobara for the first time and only saw just a little bit of Shiobara.
Right.
Apparently, we drove for about 45 minutes and only got to the beginning of Shiobara.
Right.
So we have to go back and see the rest.
Definitely.
We went to a place called Tengu Iwa. Tengu
Yes.
Iwa. Tengu Rock. And had dinner, or had lunch at a nice little cafe.
Yep.
And walked along the river.
It's super nice.
Super nice. Saw a lot of people rock climbing
Yeah.
by the river.
Yeah. I think it reminds you Nara, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Nature.
Yeah, more like the Nara area with waterfalls and rivers.
Right.
Natural rivers, not man-made rivers like Nasu and Nasu Shiobara have. Yeah.
あ、ゆきさん、Good evening.
Good evening.
そう、私たち、last Sunday、
Mm.
塩原に初めて行きました。那須塩原市の中にある塩原エリア。ずっと気になったんですけど、45分ぐらい、運転して行ったら全然ここの那須町ともまた違う景色。もう本当に自然の川と山と。でも本当に調べてみたら入り口しか私たちうろうろしなくて、本当はもうもっとたくさん滝とかlike a waterfalls or like a riverside cafe、like もっといろいろあったんですけど、本当入り口だけちょろっと行って帰ってきちゃったので、またちょっとリベンジしないといけないですね。すごいいいところでした。行かれた方はいらっしゃいます？なんかすごい、なんだろうな、ダニエルが昔いたその奈良県の曽爾村っていうところとすごく似てるなっていうのをお話ししてました。ね、there's like a natural river.
Right. Coming from the mountains.
Yeah, and rocks.
Yep.
すごかった。ちょっとすごい気に入ってしまったので、また近々行こうと思っております。かなさん、こんばんは。Good evening. What else? Oh, and today I learned how to make latte at Franklin's Cafe さん。
Yeah.
私今フランクリンズカフェさん那須町にあるカフェでコーヒーを並んでおります。で今日はエスプレッソでどうやってこう調整豆をひいてどうやなんだっけ How do you call it? Fine or
Fine or coarse coffee.
Fine or coarse.
Yeah.
ちょっと粗くするか細かくするか。Fine
is like powder. Yeah,
細かい。で、
coarse is
ちょっと
rougher.
そう粗めにひいて、そしたらどれぐらいコーヒーのエスプレッソが出るのがなんか時間がかかったりとか重さが違ったりとかっていう違いを見て、でちょっとアートを練習したりとか。It was fun, but it's so difficult.
Yeah.
It looks pretty easy, but super hard.
Really?
難しいです。ね、あとはなんだろうな。なんかコーヒーもすごい奥深いというか、 削ったりするのもだし、ミルクフォームを作るのもだし、その機械がすんごいいろんな種類があったり、めちゃくちゃ高額だったりいろんなブランドがあったり、なんかすごいやっぱりいろいろ知れば知るほどいろんなものがあるんだなっていうことに気がついて、今まで私も本当にただコーヒー豆買ったり、もうなんていうんですか、豆をこうバーッとやってもらって、もうただお湯を注ぐだけのようなコーヒーを飲んでたので、なんか今後ちゃんとこうしっかりどこの豆なのかとか、そういう粗いのかとか深入りなのかとか調べたいなと思ってますね。It's pretty difficult, but it's fun because there's so many like kinds of coffee beans.
Right.
Like the flavor definitely depends on like what it's from.
Right.
そう、コーヒーね自分好みのコーヒー豆ね。私もそうなんですよ。なんか多分きっといろいろ研究すればするほどあると思うんですけど、いつもなんか同じようなものを頼んだりとか飲んでしまって、やっぱりいろんなものを挑戦した方がいいですね。難しい。Okay, so today's topic.
What do you want to talk about first?
I wanna tell them today's idiom.
Sure, we can talk about an idiom.
Okay. じゃあイディオム、今日のイディオム。Break a leg. Break a leg.
Break a leg.
Break a leg. 知ってますか皆さん。
足は骨折。
そう、ブレイクって
固定る
折る。
折る。
そう、折る。
You break a leg. Okay, you 折る a leg.
Yes.
骨折じゃない。No?
まあ、折る means 骨折。
Okay.
break a leg ってまあ足を折るっていう意味ですが、直訳すると。でもこれは頑張ってとか good luck やればできる、頑張って行ってきてっていうような感じの意味です。ね、これ知らないと急になんか人に break a leg って言われたらってなりますよね。結構だからこれからなんかステージに立つ人とか大きいなんか発表会とか何か大きいことに挑戦する人に対して頑張ってねとかいう時に使います。break a leg.
Do you know like specifically where you use this term?
Like the people who gonna be on stage.
Yes.
Or I don't know.
Yeah.
なんだろうな。
Like plays or musicals.
Yeah, musical.
Theater.
そうだね。
Is specifically where you use this.
Right.
There's a lot of superstition in theater.
Superstition theater.
Superstition, like superstition なんだ
Superstition は日本語なんだ
like
ちょっと待ってください。
伝説じゃない。
日本語が出てこないんですよね、こういう時。あった。
Like magic or luck, like luck, bad luck, good luck.
運とか。
運とか。運は
luck.
Okay. Superstition.
日本演技か、演技。そう。
演技 superstition in the theater, yeah. So it's bad luck to tell someone good luck when they're going to do a performance. So you say break a leg, the opposite of good luck, right? Breaking a bone is the opposite.
面白いんですよ。なんかブレイクアレグってすごいマイナスじゃないですか。足折ってこいみたいな。でもそのなんていうんですか。How do you explain that? Like it's like the opposite way.
Yeah, it's 裏 reverse.
そう反対の意味を言ったら、 なんていうの縁起がいいというか難しい。
Yeah, there's like lots of old superstition or rituals that people do before performances. There's actually a really famous superstition with Shakespeare. So when I was in high school, I did some Shakespeare plays. And maybe one of the most famous plays is called Macbeth.
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 シェイクスピアのマクベス。
People believe that Macbeth is like a cursed play. Yeah, and so you don't use the word Macbeth on stage when you're talking about the play, the performance.
So
Like
how do
they call it the Scottish play. So if you say the Scottish play, everyone knows they're talking about Macbeth. So yeah, when you like they say the name Macbeth in the play, but before or in production, they don't use the word Macbeth. They call it the Scottish play.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Because it's supposed to be cursed and bad luck. I'm not sure where the origin of the curse comes from.
Cursed は皆さんご存知ですか？呪いとか、そういうなんか縁起と逆の意味です。で、マクベスってシェイクスピアを読んだりとか、そういうミュージカルとかしてる方は知ってますかね？そのダニエルもマクベスのその舞台をWhen did you do that? When you were a student?
I wasn't in Macbeth. No, but when I was in Kokosei, when I was in high school, I did some plays and musicals. But the Shakespeare play I was in is King Lear. That we did.
Okay.
And that was my first year of high school. So that's in Japan, that's Chugako Sannensei is America's Koko Ichinensei. Because there's four years of Koko in America. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
So.
And in America, there's 2 years of Chugakosei. So Nananensei, so it's Nananensei, Hachinensei.
そうか、小学
90、
7年生、
11、
8年
12。
生で、中学校は
So it's just 1年生、2年生、中学校。
でも that's
But
9年生、10年生
No,
あれ
7th and 8th.
あ、そっかそっか
7年生
7年生、8年生で
8年生
ハイスクール
9、10、11、12。
12の4 years
4 years, yeah.
はいはいはい。
Yeah.
中学校が2年で高校が4年かな、アメリカは。Then you were 高校生。
高校生, yeah. So I was 15 years old.
Okay.
15歳。
15歳の時に
Yeah.
舞台をやってた。
Yes.
Okay.
And I actually played King Lear.
キングリア。
Yeah, yeah.
なんだろう日本語で。わかんないな。
There's a Kurosawa film, Akira Kurosawa made Ran, and Ran is the Japanese version of King Lear. It's King Lear, but with samurai. So the story of King Lear is he's the most powerful king in the area, and he has 3 daughters, and the 2 older daughters and their husbands are trying to get rid of him, trying to kill him or push him out so they can take over the kingdom. And his youngest daughter is the good daughter.
Okay.
And she speaks the truth to him, but it's not what he wants to hear. It's not the truth he wants. So he throws her out of the kingdom, and then eventually he is kicked out of the kingdom, and the 2 older daughters take over, and he's left wandering the empty wasteland.
Okay.
And he goes crazy, and there's a whole and so Ran, Akira Kurosawa is similar. Like a
Japanese version.
A daimyo has 3 sons. The good son who tells the truth gets kicked out, and the 2 older cause problems. But yeah.
だそうです。
So.
へえ、そっか、そう面白いですよね。あ、カイさんこんばんは。
こんばんは。
ご挨拶だけ。また後ほど見てください。Break a leg 覚えてください。あ、Kana is asking, what's the difference between good luck and break a leg?
The same meaning. Yeah, but usually in theater, people say break a leg because it's bad luck to tell someone good luck. So you say the opposite.
面白い。そうだからブレイクレッグは、特にそういう舞台ステージに立つ人に対してとか、なんだろう、そういう大舞台に立つなんか大きいことをする前の人に言います。で、なんていうんだかな、その悪いことを言って逆にいい演技を得るみたいな。で、good luck は you can use it like everywhere, every time.
Yeah.
Good luck もうほぼというかもう同じ意味なので Good luck はもっと聞きますよね。で皆さんも多分知ってると思います。
Yeah. I guess maybe some people would say break a leg before like a competition.
Right. 大会とか。
Yeah.
ね、なんだそういうスポーツの試合とか。
I think, but originally I think it was theater stuff.
元はじゃあ舞台から来たんですね。なるほど。ね、だからちょっと面白いなと思ってピックしました。ぜひ覚えてください。Kana is asking お二人は2つを使い分けるのはどんなシーン？Okay. That's
recognize.
なんだっけ
This
Akira Kurosawa.
This is Akira Kurosawa. Yeah.
Run. これがそのキングリアのジャパニーズバージョンで黒沢監督の舞台だそうです。
He did a Macbeth too, and I can't remember what that was called. But yeah.
どんなシーンで使います？そうですね。だからブレイクアレッグは本当だからそのスポーツの試合に行く人とか、そういうミュージカルとか、明日舞台に立つ人、スピーチをする人とか、なんかそういう元はそういう舞台から来てる言葉なので、なんかそういう大きな舞台に立つ人に対して、でグッドラックはもう本当になんか明日仕事頑張ってねとか、明日じゃあちっちゃいミニテストがあるとか言って、じゃあテストもやってきて頑張ってねとか、気軽に使えますね。どんな内容でもね。私なんかよく言います、グッドラックって。でんくまさん、どうもこんばんはって。Good evening 面白い。そうなんかそうで今日 Today's topic is about Japanese language.
Sure, we can talk about Japanese language.
そう今日はメインでお話ししたかったのは日本語の難しさなんですよね。Kana is also asking. だからなんていうの The student who taking like a big exam to enter high school, university.
Yeah, you
can use it break a leg.
Sure. Yeah, I think so.
ね、使えますね。good luck も also you can use it. good luck でもいい。でもなんか受験生ってすごい大きいね、なんかこう人生のに関わる大きなテストの前なので、break a leg っていいかもしれない。うなずいてくれてるかなそうで日本語の難しさがですね、よく私たちが話題というか話す内容なんですけど、皆さんやっぱり日本語をお話だと思うので、どうやって 海外の人に日本語を説明したらいいのかを助けてほしいです。What was it when we were talking about the
今日は失敗した。I made a mistake in class today, and a student corrected me in my Japanese. So, 最近はin gym class, students were doing shuttle runs. Shuttle run. And this I don't know shuttle run until today.
今日まで知らなかった。
So the students came to class afterwards, and they were very tired. And I said to the students, drink water. Mizu, what did I say? Mizu o, I said, yonda.
You asked
I asked them if they drank water. Mizu yonda. And a couple students said, oh, hi. And one student said, no. And I said, no, you didn't drink water. And he said, no. Yonda nai. Yonde nai. And I said, oh, did I say yonda? He goes, nonda. I said, yes, nonda. But I sometimes make that mistake of yonda, nonda, or yomeru, nomeru. Yeah. But it was funny because he corrected my Japanese. And so
That's good.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
そう一文字しか違わないのにもう完全に意味が変わるんですよ。でもなんかこうやって普通に何にも考えずに喋ってるんでなんで違うのとか言われても私も何ってなんでだろうってなるんですよね。
Well, it's funny because most students won't correct a teacher. Right?
Because they can guess
they can guess what I mean, and they'd be too shy to tell me no, like you made a mistake. But this student is a good teacher, so he corrected my mistake.
That's good.
Yeah, it was great.
シャトルラン何ですかって聞きました。シャトルランってあれ
So can I try and explain?
はい。
Okay. So I believe
I also did.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay, gotcha.
You can explain.
So people are asking what a shuttle run is?
Yes.
Okay. So a shuttle run is the teacher plays a recording.
Was it like a piano?
It was like, I played piano like dun, 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 dun. And the students have to run from one side of the gym to the other.
Yeah, there's lines, right?
The two lines. So they go from one to the other before the piano reaches a note.
Yes.
So go dun 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 dun, and so they go
faster.
So it's the same pace. I think I don't know. So the students have to continue back and forth until they quit, until they stop. So I watched the end of some students, and they were maybe like, I think the highest number was 98 times back and forth. And so you have to run at a pace.
Yeah.
So you can't walk any. You have to go before the piano, and then if you miss, also if you don't get there before the last note, then you're done. 終わり. So did I explain it correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
音は恐怖しかない。もう本当私も大嫌いでしたよ。シャトルラン。
I think it's a little like an old thing, kind of like
そうなのかな。
ラジオ体操 maybe.
ラジオ体操系かな。 でも it gets faster and faster.
Maybe, I don't know.
But you get tired.
Right, you get
But
tired.
you have to run fast,
Right.
faster. だんだん速くなるんですよね。疲れるのに。
Yeah, we never had this in America. I don't think, I can't remember. We certainly didn't have the piano
なん
music.
かドーンって言って。
Don't, yeah, and then there's a dong.
そう、
Dun 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 dun
ドーン
dong.
のやつ。
Dun 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 dong. Yeah.
めっちゃ嫌い。
Yeah, I mean, we had like a timed mile. So we had to run 1 mile, which was something like 6 times around the soccer field, maybe. And if you could get in 7 minutes, that was good. Yeah.
前のね。
Like a 7-minute mile is very good.
へー、似てるんかな。
I don't know if I could do that
あれ
anymore.
はおかしすぎますよね、シャトルタンは。
Yeah. We did like pull-ups and things like that, you know.
なんか、なんていうの
Chin up. How many chin-ups
そうなの
you can do.
それもきつい。
Sit up, you know.
なんか、なんていうのミリタリー。
Military,
そう、ミ
right.
リタリートレーニングみたい
Right,
な。
military training, exactly.
長く。確かに私も早く終わってずーっと座ってその頑張ってる人をこうやって見てるのが好きでした一言みたいな
Right.
ねえそうそれをやった時にダニエルは生徒さんに言ったのが水を読んだって飲んだって聞いたつもりが読んだって
Right.
ねそう難しいわとかWhat was the sentence you
Oh,
learned
so
on the app?
yeah, so I every day use Duolingo to practice a little bit of Japanese, and let me find the image so I can remember it. So in Japanese, we have particles.
Particles はなんて言うんだっけ忘れた。
Wa,
そう
ga,
そう、
o,
わが、
he,
お、へ、も、
mo. So they aren't words, 言葉じゃない but
女子
they
か女子。
joshi. Joshi, okay. But they give information about a sentence. So I had a lot of difficulty making this sentence. I can show just quickly kind of what it looks like.
彼は
So each
ドアを
point you have to add these to the sentence in order.
押したが
Yeah, so the sentence is 彼はドアを押したが開かなかった.
開かなかった。
So it has 3 particles, wa, o, ga.
Right.
And
彼はド
yeah,
アを押したが
right. So it's difficult because in English we don't have these same kind of particles. And I can understand sometimes why you use certain particles like ni or e. I understand how they're different from wa or ga or o. But sometimes you use ga, like watashi ga, watashi o, watashi wa, you know. And so having a wa, o, and ga in a sentence was difficult. I made a mistake many times with this sentence, which particle to use.
Right. I remember you asked me like what's the difference between 私は and 私が。そう、私はなんとかなんとかと私がなんとかなんとかの違いを前聞かれて、何って思って。
Most people can't explain the difference when I ask.
めちゃくちゃ調べたんですよね。とか自分がどうやって使い分けてるかなって思って、私はと私が。 で私は I think、you talk about myself
私は
something like 私は家にいます for example like I'm at home
Right.
so 私は家にいます just like I'm at home でも私が家にいますは I think there's somebody so like someone else is at home usually but like 私が means that maybe I don't know I'd be at home alone or like without anybody else
Okay.
but 私は家にいます means like you're alone or
So I think
ちょっと待って言ってて分かんなくなってきた
I think about it as the wa is the subject of the sentence. If you're thinking SVO like English, subject, verb, object. So like I play baseball. So I is the subject,
そう
play is the verb, the action, and baseball is the object. Baseball is the thing
そう
that you
を
do.
play します私はベースボールをします、
Shimasu. So I think you use wa for the subject, like me or Monday or something, the main topic of the sentence. And then ga is for the thing that the main topic is acting on. So like if it's like kanojo wa watashi ga I don't know punch shita I don't know like something so is that accurate? Is that correct?
そうかなさんも言ってる通りです If you say ga there's somebody else as well around you
Right. Okay.
そう私もそれは思ったんですよねなんか私はしますと私がしますだったら私はしますって別に一人でやってもいいし他に人がいるのが分かんないですけど私がって言ったら多分他にもそういうやりたい人が多分いて、
Right.
その中で自分がなんか立候補じゃないですけどその中で私がやりますみたいなわかりますかこの日本語語彙力なんかそう他に人がいる場合はがかな
Yeah.
でも意味は同じですよね意味っていうか和とがの違いっていうのは多分ないと思うんですよでもその状況で使い分けてる私たち日本人はなんか勝手にあ、くまさんが鈴木さんはボクサーだ鈴木さんは強い鈴木さんが勝ったあ、熟語が名詞と形容詞と動詞かそういうのもあんのかそうやばくないですか日本語だからなんかね英語が簡単に思えますねこういうのをどんどん深掘りすると
Yeah, I mean, this is one area where I think English is easier
English
than
is easier.
Japanese. So usually I think Japanese is easier than English, but I think particles is where Japanese is more complicated.
So then it's only one word,
Right.
but meaning like each particles has different meanings.
It changes the meaning of the word. So the only example that I think of that's similar in English is and the. So both of those words mean you're talking about one thing, right? Hitotsu.
とざね。
To the. And you use them differently. Like, you don't say, I picked up a pen. If this is the only pen that's
in this room.
area. I picked up the pen.
The pen.
The pen, right? And so the example I use is like a konbini. I'd say, oh, I want to go to a konbini. So it can be any konbini, anywhere. But if I say I want to go to the konbini, I'm talking about usually the closest konbini.
Right.
So
or like everyone knows where you
which konbini?
go to.
Yeah, where I go to.
So where you go to.
So it's shared information between two people or more people, right?
そうだからこの助詞に近い英語、まあ似たようなもので私たちが苦戦するのは多分あとザの違いかなって今お話ししてて、皆さんあとザの違いも多分学校でやった気がしますけど知ってますか？私もなんか未だにこれはザこれはあってなる時たくさんあって、で一番シンプルに言うとさっき言ってたI pick a pen.
I pick up a pen.
そう、
yeah.
a pen って言うと他にもいっぱいここにペンがあってそう
I choose a marker. So there's many markers here.
そうマーカーがあるうちの一つマーカー
Yeah. I'm going to choose the blue marker.
言うと
one, the only
そうそうそう
blue marker.
そこに一つしかないもの
I choose a red marker. There's another red marker here.
ってなると the red marker
Right.
でも赤が何本もあったりして1個取るってなったらred marker
Right.
でもこの部屋に全くペンがない中で一つこれだけがあるってなるときはそれも the pen the ですね
And then the last example is a place like Disney World. You don't say a Disney World or the Disney World. It's the only Disney World. So you just say, I want to go to Disney World.
そうや
So you do unique places don't use a the
Right.
or a.
OK じゃあちょっと待ってコンビニは I explain first
Okay, sure.
あとそのあとザは例えば I'm going to go to a コンビニとか a restaurant を使うとそのコンビニっていっぱいあるじゃないですかいろんな会社も場所もでその中のどこかのコンビニに行くだからどこのコンビニかは分からないけどとりあえずコンビニに行くでも I'm going to go to the
コンビニ。
コンビニって言うとそのダニエルが常に毎回行ってるコンビニを知っててあそこねってもうその言わなくても分かるコンビニだったりとかあとはwhat else一番近いとこかその言ったところから近いコンビニだからもうその、You can see it、なんか見えるコンビニもうなんか例えば目の前とかにあるコンビニとかの時はもうなんか認識もう絶対そのコンビニはそこだなっていうのが分かる状態だったらザ、ですねそうダンさんは違和感じゃあクマさんの質問じゃあ if you feel like なんていうの a little bit weird if like someone said like going to or that like it's if it's wrong or mixed
So in the many situations, like for example, if I say I'm going to a konbini, it's a little weird, maybe, but we understand the meaning.
right
It's fine. The konbini sounds more natural. So in those situations you can use both, I think. But if you're walking down the street and you see 7-Eleven and you say, oh, I'm going to a konbini, it's weird because it's the konbini there.
Right.
It's the only konbini you see.
yeah but you can understand what they
Sure.
mean?
Sure. This is a detail in English. You know, important for the test, less important for daily conversation with people.
そうテストではめっちゃ重要ですけど意味は通じる、
Right.
そう意味は通じるけどでもやっぱちょっと変な感じはする。なんだろうな日本語で言ったらなんかほんとその読んだと飲んだみたいなちょっと言ってる意味はその状況から見てこう言いたいんだなって分かるけど正確ではないみたいな。
Yeah.
だから意味は通じます。
So
言いたいことは分かるけどちょっと変な感じはするかなみたいな。
Yeah, where people get confused in school is because you have places like the United States or the
United
UK
States
where there's only one.
そっか。
So, sorry. If you say the United States, people assume you mean America.
そう、The
Right.
United States って言ったらアメリカですよね。
So we say the US, right?
アメリカのことかなっていう。
But in reality, there's more United States than just America.
Right.
India, I think, is the United States or something. United.
India.
India, United Arab Emirates. There are other places that are like the United States of Nani Nani.
Right.
Their
So America-
official name.
Yeah.
Official name. But people say like Indo or India.
Right.
We don't say the United Democratic blah 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 of India.
The United States of America.
Of America is the full official name. The United States of America.
So it includes South America, North America, but
違う。
just America.
The United States of America is just America. Canada じゃない。Mexico
じゃない。
じゃない。Yeah. But there are other countries that have official names that use states, like the states, in their title. Yeah.
これもね日本にいたらよくわかんないんですけどアメリカってその The States of America、まあが正式な国の名前でそれアメリカって一つの国なのに The United States って書いてあるのはなんでだってなった時に州ですね States って、なんかマサチューセッツ、ニューヨーク、カリフォルニアとか州がたくさんあるものがユナイテッドっていうのはまあ一つになる、になった国っていう意味なんかこう想像つかないですけどねこの If you're in Japan
Right.
でさっき言ってたディズニー・ワールドとか東京ディズニーランドとかその世界で一つしかないものはザもアもつかないですよ、でも there's何 the sun or
The sun
なん
or
だっけな
the moon.
そう the moon とか例外もあるからどっちやねんってなるんですけど、基本その世界に本当に一つしかないものにはザとかアはつかないですね。
Yeah. I'm just looking up the name of Japan.
What is the name of Japan?
Maybe it's officially called the State of Japan. In English, the modern official title of Japan is the official Japanese language name for Nippon is Nippon Koku or Nihon Koku, literally State of Japan. But we don't say Nihon Koku, right?
Just Japan.
Just Japan, yeah.
日本だからそういうなんか認識
People just say
はないですよ
America
ね
or the US.
ねそうあとだややこしかったand N
Oh, the difference between
そう
and
ゆ
then.
かりんさん
Okay.
とアンの違い
Hi.
授業みたい
So, The quick answer is in English. So there's 26 letters in the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, blah, blah, blah. And they're divided into two kinds. There's vowels and consonants. So vowels are A, I, U, E, O, and sometimes Y. So A, I, U, E, O, and sometimes Y.
母音かな Vowels in Japanese.
Vowel, I don't know. And then consonant, so これは
母音
vowels.
Vowels
And
は
then
母音
cons are T, R, S, K. These
子音か子音
Shinka.
子
Okay.
音
So, if I want to know if I use an or an, we'll use, sure, apple. So, apple starts with a vowel. So, I'm going to use A, N.
An apple
An apple. An orange. Orange. Okay? So if the second word or next word, tsugi no kotoba, hajimete a, I, U, E, O, you have N
そうそう
before. That's
Why は
that's maybe there's no word that's so maybe no word that starts with Y that okay. So ignore Y for a second. Okay. Because that's not really the rule. So an easy rule is A, I, U, E, O. But it's actually an A, I, U, E, O sound. So we'll take the word honest. Okay.
そうあいうえおから始まる単語の前はあんですね
So honest answer. I'll give you the honest answer. So if I want a honest answer, it's this word starts with an H. But I'm actually going to use N because in this word, the H is silent. We don't say the H. We don't pronounce H. We go right to O. N, O, honest answer.
なんで
So it doesn't matter. It's
it's only that word honest
No, there's lots of words. N.
So like that honest is like the sounds like without H sound. Honest.
Yes.
It's not whole. That's why and honest.
Okay, and I'll give you the opposite example.
Okay. 難しい。今日日本語の話しようと思ったのに英語の授業。
So now we have a university. So this does start with a U.
あいうえおの U ですよね。
So this does start with a U. But
だから、
but we don't use N here
なんで
because university is pronounced U. Like
University.
like university.
YU.
YU sound. So it's a Y starting sound. And you go university.
Okay.
So you don't have an N here. You do have an N here. So it has to do with the sound of the next letter or the next word. So it's the sound, whether it starts with a
Okay.
A, I, U, E, O sound or a ya, ka, ta, etc. sound.
面倒って書いて。
So,
いや本当に。
it's-
ちょっと待ってどうにらいさ。
Okay.
なんだっけ？オネストアンサーはなんかなんだ。オネストってこう正直な、だから正確な答えっていう意味なんですけど。アンとあって、アンの時は次の単語があいうえお、だからアポとか、アンブレラとか、オレンジとかから始まるものって習いましたよね。で、オネストってこれ H だからじゃあ違うから、これあでいいんかって思ったら、これはアンオネストになる。なんでかって言ったら、そう書いてくれたお発音がオネスト、H ってなんかこうでもそれがなくなってhonest だから発音が O ってことはあいうえおの O で an honest answer でこれは university はこれ U から始まるんで大学ですよねってことはあいうえおのうだからここ an かと思ったら逆にこれは A なんでかって言ったら U がなんだ YU
It's a YU sound.
そうで Y
You.
ってことはあいうえおに入らないからあだそうです
Yeah. So,
こ
I
れ
guess
は
you
間違え
check
るわ
A, E, U, A, O. And so you check the word to the sound. So this, number one, it has A, I, U, A, O. Oh, it's an O sound, so you know it uses N. U, university, A, I, U. It's a U, but it's a Y sound. So E, O, no. So it's not.
But umbrella は U
Sure.
but that's an umbrella right
Exactly. Here, I'll show that one.
そう同じ U これは YU の U だからあんじゃなくてあって言ったけど
This
例えば
is
傘
So, an umbrella. Please forgive my writing. So this is an umbrella. The N is correct here because this U is not a YU sound, but it's A, I, U, A, O. This is
So
one of the
U
U,
だから
umbrella.
そっか
Yeah. So there's more vowel sounds in English than Japanese.
So it means you have to know what it sounds like.
You have to know what the next word sounds like.
Not only like なんていうのspelling.
Right. So most people know an apple, an orange, a doctor. People know those words. So it's easy to just say, oh, is it A, I, U, A, I, U, A, O. But for words like umbrella or university or honest, it's trickier.
Right.
Yeah.
わかりました今なんでかだからユニバーシティの時はここがユニバーシティだから Y っていう発音だからアンじゃなくてあでもアンブレラ傘の時のここはあいうえおの U だからアンってやってこれで正解なんですなんでかって言ったらアンブレラ not U 発音がU じゃない Y の発音じゃなくってアンブレラのあの音だからそのまま N をつけてもいい、
Yeah.
ってことは私たちその授業とかで普通に何ですか紙とかに書いてるその単語を見てこれは IU だからあんにしようとかあんに A のままとかって見てましたけどこれを見るとだからこの次に来る単語がどういう発音かを知らないとここを間違えちゃいますね、知らなかった、
It's difficult. Yeah.
そうだから話せるというか発音を知らないと間違えるってことですよね。
Yeah.
ね。くまさんがアメリカでは H って単独でどのように発音しますか？ How do you pronounce H sound in America? The people from the UK
don't pronounce it
don't
often.
pronounce it often.
Yeah. So
Example は
like herb.
本当だ。
But in
あ、でも it's opposite.
that's the opposite. That's the opposite. People in the UK do pronounce the H in herbs.
ね、
Or
ハー
herb.
ブっていうじゃないですか。ローズマリーとか
Sage.
パセージと
parsley.
かハーブあれはイギリス系なんですよ。イギリスも herb でもアメリカでははい
Herb.
herb
Like ERB.
そう H ないんですよ herb、
An herb garden, not a herb garden.
私たまになんか I picked some herb
Yeah.
herbs ってハーブって言っちゃって
What's an
何
H
それ
word that
なる
we
んですよ。
don't? What's an American H word that we don't pronounce?
Or like opposite.
Or
You
the opposite.
pronounce H sound, but the people in the UK don't.
Right. Yeah.
Herb はイギリスが発音。
I'm trying to think of a word between the UK.
ね、なんかあるかな。ありますよね。There's some.
There must be, yeah.
なんかあるはず。あるらしい。Google 先生に聞いてみよう。
I'm trying to think of other. It's tough because there's so many accents in the world for English speakers. The UK has so many accents. So people from down south in London will sound very different than
Right.
people from up north, or people from Scotland in the UK, or Wales in the UK. They'll have very different accents. So like in like the north in England, if you say I don't know, they'll say don't, and they'll draw this don't no, and they'll have a very distinct strong
North
accent.
accent?
Northern accent.
Northern
Yeah.
accent. H は日本語
H.
だ。ね、もう細かい言葉気にするな。
I'll look up some words and come back next week.
そうですね。ちょっと多分いろいろあるんですよ。そういうアメリカでは言うけどイギリス言わないとかその逆とかもちょっと調べてきます。
Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of words that we have that are different,
So-
different meanings.
I mean, so many words or the pronunciation is different between America and the UK.
I caught my accent the other day. So normally you'd say the word God, God,
God,
in sort of a basic American accent.
God. 神のことですね。God.
But
アメリカのアクセント。
my family, for whatever reason, has a slightly different. They'll say God,
Right.
and the a lot more sound. So I said, oh God, and
right.
instead of God.
本当だ。
And it was just sort of a slip that I said it in that way. Normally I don't have really any accent. That's different than the sort of basic Hollywood American
Right.
accent.
It's God.
God,
ちょっと
yeah.
あに近い感じ。
It's an sound.
God で O ですけど、どっちかって言ったらGod。
Yeah.
O とあの間みたいな。でもダニエルは基本あんまりすごいこう方言とか強いアクセントがあるわけではないんですけど You found
I just caught myself. I said God, like,
You
and
said
and I
God.
felt my mouth
God.
drop. Oh,
もうちょっとこうおーに近い発音で言ってたのに最近気づいたそうです。
yeah. Between A and O. So A and O, and there's a O in the middle.
Right. 難しい。あ、こういうのもでもいいですね。アメリカだけでもいろんな発音があったり、イギリスなんかもっといっぱいね、different accents
Yeah.
あるので、英語って一言で言っても本当に違う言語レベルに違うので、
Yeah.
ちょっとまたそういうなんかちっちゃな違いとか、ちょっとで日本語も解決しないといけないのでmaybe next time
Yeah, we can talk about
it. Yeah, and also the the Japanese grammar.
Sure. Yeah, sounds good.
We haven't like solved the problem yet.
Solve the problem of Japanese grammar.
Yes.
Yeah.
まだ解決できてません。では、it's time for tonight.
Yes, we're out of time.
Right, so we'll see you
2 weeks.
in 2 weeks. That's next month.
Next month, June already.
June 5th.
June 5th. Okay.
6月5日水曜日の6時半からまたお会いしましょう。
Yep.
Yeah. And Gishi's radio is starting at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
So keep.
Yes, that'll be the next program.
Yes.
So make sure you check that out at 8 p.m.
Yes. お願いします。
Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening tonight. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right, everyone.
All
Take
right.
care. Have a good one.
All right. See you.
また。
またね。あ、ちょっと待って、これか。
Sound
Sorry,
camera.
sorry. Bye bye.
Bye bye.